Maaßen Civil Engineering. We've been following this construction company for several years now as part of our YouTube short film series. Their fleet includes a multitude of diggers, 50 lorries, a dozen tractors and various specialist machines. In 2020, they continued to invest in numerous upgrades to their fleet. One of them is an absolute mega machine. Part 5 starts on a large-scale construction site in Cologne. We're in the Löwennich neighbourhood, where a new high school and sports hall are being built on an area almost 20,000 square metres in size. The problem is, the subsoil doesn't have enough bearing capacity, so the soil has to be replaced to a depth of up to 3.5 metres. 40,000 cubic metres of excavated material are to be carted away, and 30,000 cubic metres of new gravel embedded to create a solid foundation for the building project. Several diggers, a dozer and a road roller are all on site to embed the layered gravel, shape the slopes and excavate the foundations. It's the first big job for this Cat 352F, which is only a few weeks old. Driver Sasha only needs to pack 3 of these 4.5 cubic metre bucket loads into the articulated lorry to fill it. In about 1.5 minutes, the lorry can be back on the road to the depot. By the way, if you're looking for a job in the construction industry, then feel free to get in touch with the Maaßen team via their website. They're always on the lookout for new team members. Even Maaßen's most powerful tractor unit is in operation today. With its 630 horsepower engine, it's one of the most powerful series-built trucks by Mercedes-Benz. This powerful show-off was bought in spring 2020, mostly to tow flatbed trailers carrying Maaßen's construction machinery from A to B. The Actros 2668 is available from the manufacturer with a total towing weight of up to 100 tons. The 352F weighs up to 68 tons, but is handled in much the same way as a smaller excavator. You just have to keep an eye on the enormous weight ratios, both when shifting the excavated material and when manoeuvring at the edge of the slope. To achieve a bigger footprint, the tracks can be widened hydraulically by 50 centimetres on either side. The digger is built in the USA, then fine-tuned by a conversion specialist in the Netherlands. That's because this Cat 352F is a special long-reach model, which Maaßen is hoping will enable them to gain some new demolition projects. Until now, they've only been able to carry out demolition work at up to 9 metres using their normal excavators. In combination with demolition shears, for example, the long-reach equipment with its extended arm immediately enables drivers to tackle objects at a height of up to 28 metres. And by the way, at 950,000 euros, the cost of acquiring this supersized construction machine is just as enormous as the vehicle itself. On the way to Maaßen's main site, we make a short pit stop at the Frechen Nord services on the A4. From this hill, you can see right to the Cologne Cathedral. The car park here is being significantly expanded. Maaßen's trucks are delivering crushed, recycled hardcore produced by themselves to create a base layer before tarmacking. The John Deere high-speed dozer is ideal for laying in the subsoil at precisely the right height. In the 2 previous Maaßen short stories, we showed you this compact construction machine in detail. Once again, the agility of this high-speed dozer was crucial for the assignment. This concrete-to-go unit at Maaßen's House Force site is new. Private individuals, even gardeners, can come here to have small amounts of concrete, as little as 250 litres, mixed and poured straight away. Ever since it first opened, this simple service has proven extremely popular. In part 4, we showed you this new building at the Maaßen site in Sindorf. Even the workshop has been renovated, and the spare parts store has been expanded up to 400 square metres. The workshop is equipped to deal with all sorts of challenges, both small and large. Recently, they launched an apprenticeship position in metalworking. Workshop supervisor Walter and his team have plenty of work carrying out daily repairs and maintenance work on the trucks and construction machines. They also carry out various modifications and build specialist machinery. Next year, they're also planning to commission a second high-speed dozer imported from the USA. This old Cat D5 dozer, on the other hand, won't be going back into day-to-day operation. The Maaßen workshop team is currently working on restoring this old-timer from the 70s to its former glory. As we've mentioned in previous short films, as a trained agricultural and construction engineer, Mark Maaßen still has a real soft spot for farm machinery. Mark learned the ropes in a Case International farm machinery workshop, so he grew particularly fond of this method. He owns 3 of these 1455 XLs, and 2 of the tractors are still regularly put to work on construction sites. This one here has also been meticulously restored and is now enjoying its retirement. The trucks are all around 4 to 5 years old and have around 350,000 miles on the clock. They bought their first 5-man articulated trucks in 2020, including tipper bodies with thermal insulation. The Bensberg Trident tipper body is also new. This trailer was on show at Agritechnica in Hanover. One major advantage over conventional tipper bodies is its lack of steering rods, which would normally keep braking during tight steering manoeuvres. On Bensberg tipper bodies, the steering impulse is transmitted to the hydraulic bogie via a magnetic sensor in the ball head attachment. We hope to be able to show you this tipper body working on a construction site as part of a follow-up film next year. One of Maaßen's biggest construction projects of 2020 is taking place here, on the outskirts of Zulpich, during summer. A new logistics centre is being built on a 100,000 square metre site. One of the main tasks is to level out the height differences. This involves carting up to 2.5 metres of material from one side of the plot to the other for refilling. There's also some soil stabilisation work to be done, using 8,000 tonnes of recycled hardcore. Topsoil is being carted away to make space for this material on site. To ensure that the fertile soil can continue to be put to productive use in agriculture, farmers from the surrounding area cart it onto their fields. Overall, 50,000 cubic metres of soil are being shifted on this plot. 2 Trident dumper trailers on Fendt tractors are used for carting material around the site. Mark is on the Quadtrac today. This is one of the 2 620s that we also showed you in the 3rd short film. As they are lowered, the scrapers load up with earth and the layers are excavated evenly. The earth is then transported to an area of the site that is to be filled in according to the plans. Once there, the material is hydraulically expelled from the dragline excavator, then embedded. On the other side of the construction site, 2 more new machines that were bought for the 2020 season are at work. Team member Peter is driving the new D6XE, an electric drive bulldozer that Maaßen has already tested as a prototype in previous years. As well as being equipped with a 240 horsepower diesel engine, the dozer also has an additional generator. According to the manufacturer, this combination enables you to save on fuel and simplify maintenance work. The thrust performance of the dozer is also better in comparison to the regular D6, as confirmed by driver Peter. Maaßen has a total of 7 bulldozers in operation. This roller is also new and is the first machine in their fleet with a so-called sheep's foot drum. Compared to a smooth roller, it can achieve better compaction results on loamy and damp soils. The Maaßen team has been on site here in Zülpich for just under 2 months now, carrying out various tasks. For us, our 5th instalment ends with a look back at the work they've done in 2020. We hope to bring you an exciting update from the Maaßen Construction Company as soon as we get the opportunity. If you like our films, then why not take a look at our website, www.farmworld.tv. This is where you can watch all our independent documentaries about farming and farm machinery worldwide. Plus all the films are in English too.